Welcome back everyone, I'm Craven and this is East 9. Today apparently we've got no main quest objective. Because if we look on the map, there is no red quest, only green one. So I'm thinking doing side quest, because it's now officially released in the last episode that we can do side quest. I think that for now is the main objective. Or, as you can see, we have a new symbol on there, a portal. Or the main objective is F behind that portal once we open up the barrier. So for today, side quests, portal, and another thing, we're gonna check the shops because we are in a new chapter. And apparently the shops have new stuff in it.
Welcome. Yes.
As you can see, ridiculously expensive, but the stats you get for it is really good as well, like Blade 2 with 20 strength, 30 defense. So if you have the money, definitely worth a buy. Personally, I have two accessories that I got with the edition that I bought the game on Steam on, which is one, a total protection against any status ailments, and another one that will regain us 40% of the damage as a heal. So basically an absorb accessory. What I did between the episodes, if you can look in the corner, you can see I've collected 165 Nox already. But sadly, of course, after the first symbol was filled, we got the portal on the map, which I just showed you guys. You cannot keep grinding for the second one at the same time. You need to do the portal before you can go for the second one. What I did do, because it unlocked at 100, I grinded a little bit more because I want to see that after we've done the portal, will we have 65, like halfway through the next level, or do we need to start from the beginning? Because that means I know if I can grind for the entirety right at the start of the chapter and just have it done, and we can completely go on with the story. So let's do the shops and then go straight into the portal. And I'm going to the shop because we probably have new armor and weapons as well. And I want to have the best chance to survive the portal, which so far we're doing quite well. So I think it will be just fine.
Are you hurt anywhere?
Right.
Minor scratches should be tended to.
I'm doing brew because I think we got one extra potion bottle. Looks like we only have enough for heals, so let's do that.
It's all yours. Can I assist you with anything else?
News is broken of another atrocious act from those blasted monstrums. They have no regard for human lives. I tell you, deplorable. Every last one of them. The Christin game has been a hot topic, but on the surface, he's as fiendish as the rest. You youngsters better make sure not to get wound up by that lot, understand? Yeah, we'll try.
Must take
Little did he know,
yourself.
he just helped the cost of the monstrums. And also, another thing I want to check out is a few of the food stores. Hoping maybe they sell some recipes that we can use in the bar. Because like I said last time, the one that we really would like is the experience increase food. So when we're fighting a boss, we gain more experience than ever before.
Hey, I carry only the best, guaranteed.
No new
Nothing
ingredients.
caught your eye?
Welcome, step right up for freshly cultivated crops, courtesy of the agricultural district. See, we make a point of selling produce from all the local farmers in town. Work in the fields is no easy job after all. We gotta help each other out wherever we can.
Come back soon.
Yeah, if you wanna help me out, give me recipes. What do you want? You look like you're up to no good. My guts tell me you're on the other side of the law. Well, Roman soldiers are looking for me.
Yes.
You're not lying. I never understood how someone could be honestly to a fault until now. Still, I can sense a strong determination behind those eyes.
Very well. I'll open my wares to you.
Thank you.
Name's Maxim. I deal in black market commodities you can't find anywhere else. What you do with the things you buy from me is none of my business. And what I do with the things I buy from you is none of yours. Fail to keep our business discreet, and we'll never do business again.
Don't worry. I like doing shady deals in back streets. As long as I end up alive afterwards. Black market dealers will offer items missed during the story in the bargain bin. Oh, that's actually really good. It means that we can safely go through a level however we want, knowing if we cannot go back, we'll not miss any items. So, very good. I can't say I'm unperturbed by someone like her fraternizing with people in my business. So consider this a word of caution. What you do from here on is your responsibility. Thank you. He's scary, but I think he's actually a nice person. Probably.
Looking to cut it, do you?
Did I left this behind? Or is this just something you can buy from him if you are rich as hell? Or in other words, at the end of the game, probably.
Looking to cut it, do you?
Violet glass, gaudy glass, and golden glass. Yeah, but like I said, I have an accessory that negates all kinds of status ailments, so this is nice for the rest of the party. For me, I'll be fine.
I see. You saw nothing.
You saw nothing.
Hey there, take a look around.
Come to think of it, I had the most bizarre customers not too long ago. He had his mate with him, and how put it, her accessorization was a little out there. Of course, that goes for the Monstrum too. It takes all kinds to make a city, huh?
I recommend everything.
Asperger's remoulade. Okay, so we're seeing as we have this meal here. I wonder if we buy it, will we get the recipe for our restaurant as well? It is a bit expensive though.
Oh, that one's special. Anything else? Hope to see you again soon.
Okay, so we are not gonna buy any other meals until we've confirmed that that works, cause it's not worth the money if it doesn't.
Hey there.
The hawk seems to have his sights set on skilled soldiers and traveling mercs. The kid's got no shortage of confidence, I'll tell you that. It's always something with the city. Alright, let's buy.
Word gets the worm.
Yes, so we got a new claymore and a new scale glove for the white cat and a new scale vest. Since I think defense is more important, since we can upgrade our weapons with all the materials we find. So let's buy those first. 2.
Thanks.
wait to try it out.
Very weird. It says equip your character and you can only equip one item on one of the characters. But we'll do it afterwards. Scale gloves, yes.
Great. Here you are.
For me? Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure.
Can't
wait to try
it out.
Still need something?
Yes. Alright, so. Okay, so you can go to all weapons, but on the main screen it only has the ones you are using right now. Alright, so we need to use iron ore to upgrade these weapons. So I'm gonna assume that in the next dungeon we're gonna have potentially more iron ore to collect. So for now, since Adol is our main character, and like I said before, he is gonna get the main attention of all the stats increase, we're gonna upgrade the claymore and we're gonna wait with the scale glove until we have more resources. I think that will be a wise choice. So right now, if you can see, Adol is extremely strong, much stronger than the white cat in defense and in strength. So he will definitely be carrying the entirety of the party. Alright. Go to this shop as well.
Over here, sir.
Guess what? I just saw Master Shadowlord. You know, from the Hieroglyph Knights. He was on his way to do something over the cathedral, and when I passed him by, he turned to greet me. He even bowed. Bowed, I tell you. Whew. I'm fending myself just thinking of it. You can bet that puts a spring in my step.
Everything's a good choice.
Okay, so they got a recipe here for mushroom potage. Or however you say that.
Not gonna buy anything? Come again?
So in order to know if that works, we will need to go back to the bar, but I know there is a side quest here, so let's do that first.
What should I do?
Oh, are you perhaps here in regard to my request? That's right, you're Jeffrey, right? We heard that some of your tenants disappeared. You two appear to be rather young. I have to wonder if you're up to the task. Then again, this could prove a rather pressing predicament. I can tell you more about it, provided you are willing to accept my request. We're all ears. Oh, thanks heaven. I'll get straight to it then. You see, I own quite a few properties here in Central District, but I haven't been able to get a hold of the family living in one of my town homes. You think they've gone missing? Well, they aren't exactly the type to skip on rent and run off to the night. That alone is worrisome enough, but all the people talk of being spirited away lately. Spirited away? Is when people just vanish in thin air, almost like that spread in Balduq sometimes. Rumors are, of course, only rumors, but it has been a week since their disappearance. And this lays in line as what the prisoner said at our bar, that sometimes Balduq picks up random people from the street without any charges for whatever reason, and that's one of the things we are figuring out. It was about to inquire around their previous residence at Artisan Lane. I was wondering if you could do the same here, as much as you can, it is. We'll start right away.
Yes.
That'd be a great help. You have my thanks. The town home in question is behind the Pendleton Company and the cathedral. Perhaps one of the residents near it will be able to tell you something. Thank you again for all the help. I'm counting on you. No problem. First things though, we should ask around. We can start with the back stairs near their house. Quest accepted. Okay, so we do have the portal over there, but if we go back in the menu and we're gonna look at the quest, let's see, where are they? You see that both of them are short. So just to make sure we don't lose these two quests, we're gonna do them before the portal. Disappearances? You mean those people from the back streets, right? I bet it was the boogie monster who took them. Boogie monsters? Yep, never heard of them, mister. And they're these weird murky monster things that show up in town sometimes. Usually they're invisible, but some days they pop up in the corners of the streets. People say seeing them curses you with bad luck. It's a pretty long-standing folktale here in Balduq. A few months ago I would have considered it a rumor myself. But after finding out about Nox, I'm starting to think otherwise. So basically the monsters we are fighting sometimes peek through the veil and show themselves. Alright, why are the people? Okay, we got one here. And we got one here, alright. Have you heard? One of the families in the neighborhood disappeared. Just like that. They've got the worst luck, I tell you. Almost makes you want to move out. The worst luck? Well, we actually happen to be looking into the matter. Do you know anything that might help? I'm afraid not. The kids were always quick when cheery hello whenever I saw them. One thing's for certain though, they weren't the kind to up and leave without a word. I see. Well, thank you for your time. Well, if it is the monsters of the Nox, could it be a possibility that they got dragged into the Nox with the monster itself? Yeah, no monsters can beat us. Chest? Oh, probably up the wall. We can now get there, so...
A treasure chest!
Warlord Elixir acquired. Well, that sounds interesting. Base maximum SP increased by 5. Oh, we definitely want that. Because it means that blue circle is getting bigger. The bigger it is, the more skills we can use at the same time. And of course, I do reckon that eventually they will get more expensive as well, so we want that extra little bit. You wanna know about that family that got whisked away? Well, the father was a smithy, and not just any smithy either. Apparently, he got kicked out of the Cross Guild for making cursed weapons. Cursed? How exactly? How should I know? What, you wanna buy some? I mean, he wasn't a bad guy or anything, but honestly, I wanted nothing to do with him. So, he wasn't well liked. No way to know if that relates to the disappearance though. Well, we heard enough concerning Romans to last us a while, but no one seems to actually know where their family went. Maybe something really did happen to them after all. Let's check out the house itself. Yeah, I think that's a wise choice. Because there might be some clue laying around on where they are. I agree, something about this gives me a sinking feeling. I think we might already know what it is we're up against. Yep, the Nox. According to Jeffrey, it should be at the end of this hallway. Let's go check it out. And I do of course mean alleyway, but I mispronounce sometimes. It happens. Ah, see, there's a portal they have been dragged in. It's an entrance to the Grimwald. Yeah, no doubt about it. It seems like a smaller than usual now, somehow. But considering where it is, it has to do something with that missing family. We should head inside once we're all ready and prepared. We are. You bought new equipment. Ooh, having said that, did I ever... yes, I did. Yeah, if they're in there, they need to get out as fast as possible. Because they do not belong there. It's another Grimwald Nox, isn't it? Looks like it. If it is really the Grimwald Nox, then there will be monsters. The mirrors, they're here. This is no place for anybody to be. We have to go look for them.
This view makes me feel warm inside. It's familiar or something. I'm not sure why.
Right. Well, it'll be a lot easier with the entirety of our team here, but pretty well actually. And of course, with every little bit I get back from striking the enemies, I will recover. No, you don't.
Adol! Isn't that...
Tito! Get back, Arch! No, Tito, Arch, I'm sorry. Don't give up yet. Monstrums. Stay behind us, okay? Adol, let's go. Oh god, they keep on coming. Doesn't matter how much you throw at us, we'll defeat every single one of you. Ooh, grab all the goodies as well. Leave no material behind. Or money. I do like the fact that the white cat also tries to pick everything up. Whoa, you did it, you won! You're Monstrums, right? I heard about you guys. I hope everyone's okay. You're the people who went missing, right?
Yes. I'm Tito. I'm an apprentice blacksmith, following in my dad's footsteps. I don't know how my sister and I got here, but we can't tell you how glad we are to see other people here. Oh, this is my little sister, Archie.
Gee, you have cat ears and a fluffy tail. That man with red hair is scary, but he looks really strong.
I am. Thank you for noticing.
Ooh, you have pretty eyes, mister.
That's why I have glasses in front of them, so you don't get scared too much by my beautiful eyes. It looks like we didn't have anything to worry about. Hey, you guys are pretty good. Call me Gusco. I'm just a humble blacksmith, and these two rock rats are my kids. You saved us all. You have my deepest gratitude. What? We've been here for a week? Didn't feel that long. I could sworn it hadn't even been, what, like a few hours since we arrived? Really? Then maybe time just works differently here than it does in the real world? Maybe this is the quantum realm, because time works differently in the quantum realm. Whenever we return from the Grimwald Nox, it's like time hasn't moved at all. I guess we should count ourselves lucky we made it in time. This is so confusing. But I wasn't scared at all, because Daddy was here with us the whole time. Right, Tito? Yeah, that's right, Archie. Why were the Lemures trying to hurt you? Ah, that. I reckon they were after this hammer of mine. A hammer? Our family of blacksmiths has adopted some unorthodox methods throughout the generations. This hammer is used to forge sacramentals, objects with power to exorcise demons. I have an inkling that this was what attracted those demons. Sacramentals? I didn't know you could forge things like that. But if the hammer draws monsters, then they could be on their way once again. More monsters? There's so many of them. Dad, let's get out of here. I'm sorry. I wish I could, but I cannot come with you. Oh, that's right. Aprilis. I didn't think you would get involved with this. We are in an incomplete Grimwald Nox. Until the source is eliminated, the Lemures will continue to appear, and it will become a complete Grimwald. Do what must be done before that happens. You don't mean... Well... Alright, you have figured me out. Regret is a powerful thing. I realized that after becoming this. I wanted to see my two rock rats one more time. I'd wager I'm in for a real scolding when I meet your mom on the other side. Dad. Gusco gave Tito his hammer. I'm sorry, son. I wanted to be there to see you become a fine blacksmith just like me. But I know that won't happen because you're gonna be in even greater one. Archie, I have a very important task for you. Make sure your brother doesn't falter, okay? I'm just so sorry I won't be there to walk you down the aisle someday. Daddy. With that, I have no more regrets. No, you can't leave us, Daddy. Dad, what about all the stuff that you were gonna teach me? I've already taught you everything that I can. It's up to you now. Work hard and become your own blacksmith. I'll always believe in you two. And I'll always be nearby watching over you. Always. Daddy? Daddy? Dad, why couldn't you come with us? Archie, Tito. So is their dad. It would seem he has relinquished his lingering regrets. Rest assured, that hammer will never call forth the Grimwald again. I leave the rest to you. But how did that hammer call it forth to begin with? Just what is the Grimwald Nox? Well, there's one way to do that. That's to find out by going into the prison and get off every little grain of information we can find in there. Adol and Christin left with Tito and Archie, comforting them all the way. After reporting the siblings' safety to Geoffrey, they then brought them to the Dandelion. So, are we gonna take care of them now? So, 2 years ago, your dad became ill and he... I'm so sorry, Tito. Don't be. I wanted so badly to see him, even though I knew deep down I couldn't. I know that he's alive. He's alive and I'm gonna find him. Archie. After losing both their parents, their only solace is with each other. It's a shame, there's no questioning that. But what about the elephant in the room? Yeah, how did someone other than the Monstrum get into the Grimwald? Aprilis thinks this was caused by Gusco's feelings of regret. Your meeting with a departed individual is ample evidence of extraordinary phenomena. It is clear that much is still to be learned about the Grimwald Nox. We have to do something before anybody else gets hurt. We've got a job to do, Adol. You're going to fight all those monsters? For generations, my family forged sacramentals containing the power to exorcise demons. Maybe that's why all these weird things happened to my dad. Forged. It got to the point where the other craftsmen ran him out of the artisan lane for it. Even then, my dad cared for Archie and me, no matter how sick or difficult it got for him. I know there were times he regretted teaching me to be a blacksmith too. But after seeing him and meeting you, I know what I have to do. I'm not a full-fledged blacksmith yet, but I'm gonna help you with everything I got. I'm sure this is what he would have wanted. Tito. Me too, I'm gonna help too. For Daddy, and for you too, Tito. You two wish to join our cause? I'm not sure about this. Not sure about what? I say, why not? The more the merrier. Well, and of course, if you look at on the other side, they're 2 kids. They live by themselves. If we take care of them at the Dandelion, we know they're gonna be alright. And it's not like we're gonna carry them into the battle with us. They're just gonna be there, practicing their blacksmithing, increasing it as it goes, and we can reap the benefits of it for new sacramentals. Yeah, we can't just leave them. Yes, I agree with Adol. Children can't work at the bar, of course, but you seem to be helpful in your own right. We've all got to pitch in so that the Monstrum can fight at their very best. Best we give them something to do to keep them out of trouble. We can keep close watch over them this way. Yep, and I totally agree with Parks. Okay, you can stay. Really? You mean it? Yay, we can stay. But it's not gonna be easy, you know. Official staff members of the Dandelion are expected to work hard, no exceptions. But we always help each other out. With teamwork, we can do anything. Yes, ma'am. And thus, Tito and Archie became the Dandelion's newest recruits. They pledged to aid the monsters by contributing their unique skills.
That actually went pretty well.
It did. New allies, Tito and Archie. You now have access to Tito's smithy and Archie's warehouse. Tito will now assist you in the Grimwald Nox. Yes, and it does look like our points increased and we got the second tier even without dissolving the other portal. So I'm sure that once we defeated the first one, the second one will appear as well. Maybe. Because earlier in the previous episodes, we theorized that maybe you need to progress the chapter a little bit more to get access to a second one. But yeah. Tito and Archie are now at the smithy. You should go and speak with them. We should, so we can get out of here again afterwards. Ah, you came, Adol. In addition to enhancing your weapons, I can also forge accessories for you. Come by anytime you need some smithy done. Tito can enhance your weapons and as well craft accessories and sacramentals. And about those sacramentals, I'm not as good as my dad at forging them. The only way to get one up is with a Rubik kind of blueprint for making them. And I only have the one that my dad passed down to me. If you can find any more of them, I appreciate it if you bring them to me. Of course, definitely. Thanks, Adol. Don't forget that I can make other things too. Just let me know what I can do, okay? Give Tito rubrics to expand the selection of sacramentals you can craft. Ah, I can't wait to start forging something awesome for you, Adol. Alright.
I'm ready and raring to go.
So we can... accessories, which is basically one that we can buy in the shop, but we can get them cheaper if we have the materials ourselves. And a golden hair pouch. Gold acquisition rate up 20%. That's actually pretty good. So we need a hornbill wing and thick hide. Alright. And of course we need to make a decision. Do we want to keep our sacramental cloth or use the golden hair pouch? I think we should equip the golden hair pouch when we have it and only equip the sacramental clothes or whatever it's called whenever we need HP regeneration. Because when we're grinding outside in town, we don't need it because you already get HP regeneration and we can really use the cash. Especially if we want to buy all those potions from the other store we saw.
Well, don't just leave me hanging. I'm ready and raring to go.
It does seem that the price for materials is exactly the same here as in the outside.
Well,
so
don't just leave me hanging.
it depends on where we are, whether we're gonna use him or not. Welcome to the storeroom. Dogi said I could be the protector of Dandelion's storeroom. So from now on, I'm in charge of all the food and supplies you guys collect. I was actually gonna ask you to bring some more supplies from the outside. And maybe you could exchange them for even better things here. Sounds like fun, right? Right? Yeah, it's just exactly the same as in Lacrimosa of Dana, where Dogi, let's say, supported the storeroom. He didn't actually man it because we needed to do it ourselves, but Archie is definitely gonna do that. Exchange materials and food. So basically, if we get the required materials, we can make even more stuff. It does seem that everything is already here. So there are a few that we already have hundreds of. So we can make dark drops if we wanted to from the faint drops. It is really expensive though, 10 materials, so we cannot make a lot, but it's better than nothing. Because it means we can get a higher level one quite easily. Even though with the fluorescent fluid we already have like 300 itself. But we can make anguish tears from those. Yeah, as soon as we need them in equipment or in enhancing some of our Grimwald Nox equipment, we can always look into it if we want to make it or not.
Aren't you gonna trade anything? Bye-bye.
Nope.
See you later.
You can now use the map to travel again. Yeah, I knew it was gonna happen. First, if they want you to talk to everyone, you talk to everyone. You're not allowed to leave otherwise. Alright, I think I'm gonna leave it here for this episode. Next time we're gonna do the other side quests we still have open. And if we have the time, we'll do the portal as well. Because I really want to know if we want to get the second portal at the same time after we defeated it. Because like I said, we went over 200 and it activated the second cube or whatever that the shape is. So next time, more side quests, more barrier removal services. So yeah, until then, I wish you all a great night, morning, day, wherever you are. And I hope to see you then. Bye bye.